and my show is back. It's been brought back. The great reversal, the transition to greatness is underway, folks. That includes our banned channels, and hopefully the censorship will depart with it as well. So thank you, sir, for getting my channel back. And yeah, it's a wonderful thing to behold. Never give up, never give up. So folks, you might have caught me over on my other channel, my main one. I say my main one, this used to be my main one because it was unthrottled, or relatively unthrottled until it wasn't. But I was over on the Site Club a little earlier and doing the countdown, or the count up, counting the first 100 days of President Trump's presidency, 83 days today. And then I said, come over and join me over on this channel, because I'm going to talk about a particular subject that I've noticed in the last couple of days. And that is the subject of John Lennon, the Beatle, and his wife, Yoko Ono. Now, there's a film out right now called 1 to 1. And it's about a concert that they did. And it was helping underprivileged children in New York. The film is a documentary, it's a documentary film. It's on in cinemas at the moment, just a couple of days. Probably will be shown on another streaming platform soon, or currently. And yeah, it was about this, the story of John Lennon is, he was a Beatle, then he met Yoko, and then he says himself he became enlightened. She kind of woke him up. It was a catalyst for his awakening, for his change in direction, which on the surface is interesting, so all you need is love. So here I've got, so some of you that didn't know that my channel had gone and wonder where I've been for 2 years, I've been on my other channel, and I've been sharing the AHA Halo Scalar portable frequency device, which is amazing. I've benefited from it enormously. I sleep with it. In numbers, it's 46, AHA Halo 46, Dove 46, Best 46, Body 46, Fast 46. Accompanying this with a fast is incredible. And there's one of the settings, frequency settings of love. Can you see that? Love. So all you need is love. Hey Wendy, so am I. Great to see you. Were you seeing me on my other channel as well? Did you see me on my main one? Or were you one of the people that just didn't know where I'd gone? Anyway, links are below. You can purchase this right now. Good. I'm glad you were, Wendy. If you click the link below, you get free international shipping right now, and you get $30 off of the checkout when you enter Tom numbers, all one word. And I'd encourage you to get it, because we've had the whole thing with the tariffs this week. We don't know how that will affect future prices of goods. But right now, John White, the inventor of Scalar, the frequency AHA Halo, is keeping it at the same price. So get it now, because you don't want it to be affected when it's being sent out from China. John's from New Zealand. He lives in China with his family and all of his inventions. And so big parts of the production will come from China, and usually when I get them delivered, it's sent from China. So if you're in the US, you don't want to have to wait longer and then the tariffs kick in. So get it now. But John's honoring the original price, so $599 plus free international shipping plus Tom numbers at the checkout, $30 off. So do it now, folks. Hey Pamela, thank you. I am true. And the pure 93 Bushnell. So and also as well, I've got a thing with Sundays. People send a PayPal coffee or a Sunday lunch for PayPal, and if you do that, then I mention you in the show tomorrow. So thank you for those that have before, and if you want to do it again today, you're welcome. Thanks, Pamela. And the link is below, of course. And if you were one that didn't know where I was, I've got a Substack email, which is a free email newsletter. I'll share all the updates and numbers in written form with you. You can get on that as well below. So discounts are there. And Shungite, if you wondered how to get your Shungite, you can still get that here on the channel. Okay, so back to John Lennon and Yoko Ono. So they have to tell you what's going on, and even more so now, everything in media is a white hat production. Sometimes it's disguised as a bad hat being a white hat, but they're disclosing truth. And so the trailer for that documentary film, One to One with Yoko Ono and John Lennon, she says, and I say she inverted commas, you be the judge of it, but have a look at Yoko. They make a reference to her appearance, and it's not people's appearances, but what are they? I'll leave you to think about that. Anyway, that's weird. That's really weird. Okay, I know what that is. Hang on a second. Thought that was turned off. Bear with me a second. So the car radio just said it talked about being paired, but the device to pair it wasn't there. So anyway, that might have been the computer. That's Kit. See, I've met David Hasselhoff. He left me a 17-second voice note once. So think on that. But Kit, as I'm talking about Yoko Ono, the thing I'm hinting at, the ignition of my car just piped up, and it was searching for a device, but the device wasn't in, but the ignition was in slightly for the radio, and it just perked up. So thank you, Kit. Night Rider message received. Okay, so have a look at the trailer of that film, and I mean, watch the film. It's worth watching if you're a Beatles fan. But his style of glasses are interesting. They remind me of someone else. A few that wear it. Anyway, she says in the trailer, are you ready, folks? This is the punchline. She says, since she met John, he made her into a witch. He turned her into a witch. Now, I can say this, YouTube, because this is on YouTube already. This is a trailer from the John Lennon film. And I'm just repeating back. I'm a journalist right now, just repeating back what is on the trailer of the John Lennon and Yoko Ono film. And she says that John made her into a witch. She got upgraded into a witch. Now think on that, folks. People tell you things in jest. Then there's a section in the film where it's all talking about witches and things like that. So just, yeah, don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But have a look. Have a look. They tell you in plain sight, folks. They tell you in plain sight. They tell you in jest, they tell you in music, they tell you in lyrics, they tell you in their costumes, they tell you in their signs, they tell you all the time. So anyway, lots of love, folks, if you're a Beatles. And it doesn't mean we can't enjoy their music, I don't think, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to enjoy anyone's music, you know. As with Trump is showing us, he's showing us how to transition from the bad into the light. So he's using things and then flips them. And if you flip the intention, you can enjoy artist's piece of work without getting the negative signatures, I believe. Well, I've experienced that, you know. So, you know, I still enjoy listening to Madonna. She was a big part of my childhood growing up in terms of music, and the actual musical content is great. What Madonna is or has been is up for debate, and there's clones playing clones. There's bad actors being swapped out for good actors. They're emphasizing their actions, you know. Anyway, so it's just interesting that film has come out right now. I did a video in Strawberry Fields in New York about John Lennon. John Lennon is a 121 revelation. 121. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, Gaga as well, you see. So, you know, it's catchy tunes, but it's like, as with all of this, there's black and white, and then there's also not black and white. And there's 50 shades of grey, but there's 50 shades of dimensions and realities and truth. And you've got to meander your way and take out the bad, take out the trash. President Trump's done it, so he's not burning McDonald's to the ground. They've changed that operation. So that's the example. So, you know, God uses bad things and turns it into, he's the great alchemist, you know, the great chemist. the dream weaver, he'll change things into light, and that's what's happening with everything. But they will also tell you what they were in the first place, and so it's no coincidence, it's not a surprise that Yoko Ono just self-declares in that film what John turned her into, which means she was probably part of that anyway. So anyway, folks, I'm just reporting what is already on YouTube and what is in major cinemas right now. So God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Go and check out today's countdown video over on the other channel if you haven't. And while the prices are available and the stock's available, get yourself an AHA Halo. This is a game changer. I love this thing. I love it. So you take care, folks. Much love. Bye. That's it. It's an invisible transition, but those with eyes and ears to hear can see and hear it. Take care. Much love. Bye.